Hey friends, welcome back. Now we are going to continue our MERN stack series. This is our e-commerce project and we are creating Flipkart clone, right? So here I have lots of UI updates and API request changes, right? I have done lots of work. So I'm going to walk you through all those changes so you can make all those updates in your project, right? So this is also going to be the last video of this project, and we will create one more video about the deployment of this project. So probably after this video I will create a deployment video for this project, how we are going to deploy it. So for that I'm familiar with DigitalOcean, and DigitalOcean is one of the best cloud server. You can host your any kind of application on the DigitalOcean. It is like your Linux PC. Another option is it is favorite for most of the people, that is Heroku. Heroku is another cloud-based server where you can deploy any Node.js or any kind of web applications on the Heroku server. And Heroku, deploying application on the Heroku server is very easy compared to the DigitalOcean, right? So yes, these two options are here. You can let me know in the comment section. Just put your comment and let me know where you want to deploy this project, and based on that I will make a deployment video, right? So yes, in this video we are going to walk through all the changes and you are going to update all those changes. So let's start first with the front end. Okay, so as you can see I have added this view all button. So this is again not a new button, this is our same material UI button, right? So yeah, we have just given some width and height, that's it. And also I have some UI changes over here. Again, this rating is hard coded, it is not dynamic, but some people are interested on creating the rating and reviews. So this is kind of rating and reviews things. I can create a separate videos about rating and reviews, but this is it is not present right now over here, but sure I will create after the deployment, okay, as a separate video, not part of this project. Okay, so and here I also have added a small 0, and we should not display this right now because we don't have product. So yeah, we are going to add a length check over here. So if length is greater than 1, then we are going to show this cart, right? Also I have added a sign up form, right? So here you can see, go to the sign up and you can create a new user. Also I have added validation. So like most of the people were asking where is the validation. It has no validation, right? So without request payload we are getting some error like 500 or something, 400, right? So yes, if you click on it and if you type something, you can see, and as long as you are typing and you're not out of the input box, when your focus is there, you are gonna see some message like first name is required. But once you're done with the typing, then that name is going, that check is, there will be some check, and after that check it will be passed, right? So here it is going to be like this, and the C gone, right? Now we have last name, and last name is also required. So here we are going to say last name, yep, that's fine. Now email is required, so we'll say j@webscript.info. that's the email, right? Next we are going to need a password. Yeah, again I forgot one thing, password length, right? I forgot. So don't worry, we'll update. You can get the code from the source code from the GitHub, but here right now let's give a simple password. Okay, so let's do the registration, and yes, here we have something, right? Network. Let's try to register, sign up. We have got 400 user already registered. So this is again one more check. I will just make a note of it so it will be easy to add it, right? Sign up already, user existing, issue, right? So yeah, I will keep in mind. I actually forgot, right? So here it is working fine. Next let's change the user, right? So also change the name. So here we're going to say, I hope this is not there, right? So here we can say, and password is fine. So let's do the registration part, register. And okay, I have to remove the validation. I have some debugger breakpoints over here because I was working on it and checking some issues, that's it. So let's close this, and yes, now you can see you are already logged in. After the registration, you are immediately logged in. So here we have Vijay Kumar, and that's the name of the user and profiles and all those things. So let me show you the what you need to do for this. Here is our VS Code, and let's close this. Let's close this. Flipkart clone source actions, right? auth.action.js, and here we have sign up process, and you can see also I've got the comment new update sign up action, right? So it's a simple, all is same. We have constant, we are making a request for user forward slash sign up. We are looking for a status that's a 201. Then again, it's a successful, we are dispatching a success without any data. Next, in the response, instead of just giving a message like user already user registered successfully, I'm giving the required data, the token and user, and I will show you the API for that. But this three step is common in the login as well, so I basically just copied it, right? You can see this is for the login as well. So you can write a separate function and you can call it from there, so you can save couple of lines. Then dispatch, save token, payload and all. That's why after the registration, if everything is okay, then you will be immediately logged in. That's the change over here. And sign up, let me show you the header, right? The sign up form is, where is the sign up form? Headers, sorry, not this one. Components, header, index.js, and here I have the sign up. So what is going to happen over here? So you are familiar with this. For the sign up, we're going to show the first name, last name, and here is the button, material button. Yeah, that this one, this button, you are not familiar with it. So here the button is same. It's just the thing or what we are going to show on that button. So for the sign up, if that's true, then it is going to be a register. Otherwise, it is going to be a login. And then we have on click user login. Now let's navigate to that function. So here we have our user login function, and here again I'm looking for the sign up. If sign up is true, then we are going to make a user sign up call, else we are going to dispatch a login action, right? Now let's see the sign up function. So here we have our sign up function, right? And I have a console, that's okay, it is not required, so you can remove it. Next we have a user. Yeah, we are creating the object, user object, with the first name, last name, email and password that we already have in our state because user filled the form. Then we have a if check, first name, last name, email, password, if any of the thing is empty. So this is a very low level validation, but you can add a lot of different kind of validation and improve this validation check. But for just moment, it is like if any of them is empty, then it is going to simply return from there, and then you are not going to dispatch a sign up action. But if everything is okay, first name is there, last name is there, email is there, password is there, then sign up action is going to dispatch, and here underscore sign up. So here why I have an underscore in this name, it's because I already have a sign up flag over here, a sign up false, right? So I cannot use sign up action, right? That name I cannot use. So that's why I have written overridden that name, sign up as underscore sign up. So this is our change in the user sign up process. That's it, no bigger, right? Now let's go and see other changes over here. So here we have now the another change. You can see a Samsung mobile under 5,000 or under 10,000. Previously it was static, right? It was hard coded in the component under 5k, under 10k and everything, right? So the changes over here, you can see in the containers, product list page, product store, index.js. So what we have done, we have removed that change. So we don't have any more under 5k and 10k. You just need to replace that with this product.price range, and the price range is coming from the backend. So here if you see the reducer, where is the reducer, product.reducer. So here I have a new property price range, and I'm getting that price range from the backend. So it's coming in the response, and definitely you want to see the backend right now. Okay, so the thing is over here, MERN backend, source, controller, product. Yes, so here we have price. You don't need to modify your front end, you just add a new property and that's it, you're good to go. So here we have added this price range, and that's how it is working. So that's the change in the price range we have done, and couple of styling is added, CSS and all, right? And here we have a rating and reviews, number count and price. So these are small changes. Let me show you. These are just small components. So I have created that one. Over here, Flipkart clone and product list, product store, index.js, right? So here you can see I'm importing two components. That's the one is the price and the rating. This price and rating is just this one. The price is rupees 6990. That's a component. 4.3 star, that's another component. Why I have done this? Because this might be a reuseful thing, right? We can show the price in other places, and there I need to show in this format, in this style, with the icon rupees. So that's why I've created a completely new component that's inside our components UI of rating and price, and where we are using it, and here we are using it. So here we have our rating, and as I said, it's hard coded. So yes, rating is not the part of our project right now. And then we have price component. So here with the price, and we are giving product dot price, right? So we'll get the price with the icon. So this is the change, and yeah, that's it. Now let's go and add something in the cart. Also we have this cart change, right, in the header. So here the cart is again a component, because that's again a reuseful thing. So let's go components, header index.js, and here you can see the cart. We have created a cart component, cart UI cart, and that's what we are using. So we are using cart over here. So here you can see the cart, and you can see the count, number of items. Right now it is 0, right? We don't have any item in our cart, and that's a cart component. And the cart component is available in the mini UI. No, not mini UI. It is available in the component, right? So yes, let's add something and check it is working or not. So this Visa is new user, and let's click on it, and let's buy this phone, add to cart. So yes, it is added in the cart. Now let's add one more product. So let's go to the Samsung, and the internet is a bit slow right now. So here we have this one phone, right? Let's add this one also, add to cart. And yeah, there is some problem, it's blink. So yeah, it is something wrong. We'll figure out, don't worry. We have to do this something. So here we have two different products right now. So this is, you know already, right? But what I have added a new functionality, that's a remove. So if you click on this remove, then you can remove the items from the cart. Let's see, remove, and you can see the product got removed. And how this is happening, let me show you the cart page. So here we have components. First, let me show you the action. Okay, so here we have our containers and our cart, not containers. Let's go to the actions, and here we have product action, user cart action, right? And here we have our function get cart items, and you know it, right? Add to cart is fine, no change. Remove cart items. This is a new action, remove cart item. It needs a payload, right? And it based on that we have a required constant. You just simply add these constant in your constant file. Then it needs a payload. Payload is nothing but the item product ID, and it's looking for a request 202. If it's 202, it is going to dispatch a success action, and next, once action is done, then it is going to get the items from the backend, right? And for that we are dispatching an action. So after the success action, here we are going to dispatch get cart actions, so it will give us the cart. Next we have error, that is fine. So this is remove cart items. Now you want to see the request API, right? So the request API is user cart remove item, and let me show you the request API. One backend, source, a controller, and product. And yeah, that's the change in our price range, right? Okay, that you know. Product, create product, and get products, and delete products, get products. These all also to change. I think it is in the cart, controller, admin, no, cart, yeah, cart.js. So this is our new update in our cart function, cart controller. So here we have a function, remove cart items, that's looking for the request response, and this console is again not required. So here we are looking for a product ID. If product ID is there, then we are going to update the cart collection, right? The cart collection is we are going to use a mongoose method, that's update. It is going to update our cart request. So the update is nothing but we are trying to remove the item from the cart because it's removing, right? So here we are looking for a user, right? Which user we need to select. That's the first thing. Once we have the user, selected user, then we are going to pull the data from that. So for the pull data, we are going to use $pull, and then we need to select which document we want to get the data, right? So we have a sub document, that's a cart items. Inside the cart items, we are going to have multiple items. So then we have to again give a condition like which particular item I want to remove. So it is going to pull that particular item which matches with the particular product ID, and we have a property product in the cart items sub document, right? So with this, it will pull the item from the collection cart items, and then it will execute. If error, it is going to give a 400. If successful, it is going to give the result. So this is how remove items is working, remove cart items is working. And let's save this. That's it. So this product, this is done. Now let's place order, and yeah, we can select the delivery address. And yeah, we don't have any address right now, so we need to add a new address. We'll say over here, new address is Vijay, mobile number, enter pin code, locality, that's it, city, town, district, state, landmark, alternate phone number. Now address, it is a work address, save and deliver here. So yes, the order address is confirmed. Order summary, you can see still this remove is going to work over here. Save for later, we are not dealing with it. We need to create a collection, we need to save the later items, right? Confirm email, confirm order, and thank you. So we need to create one more page for the thank you page, right? And you can see the cart items becomes 0 because that's no more part of the cart, but you can see that in the orders. So here we have our new orders, right? And you can also see the orders. And again, I forgot the order page is there. Order page, order details page, need to complete. Okay, so yes, the for Vijay Kumar is fine. Now let me show you the admin, what we have in our admin. Let's sign out and let's log in with Akshay. Also, you can create. Someone has told me about that sign up, right? The sign up is working fine. You can go sign up and you can say Kishan K email, right? Web script, chart info, and password. Submit, and yeah, the user got registered, and we should show some message like user registered. So yes, we need to show success message after admin sign up. So it is sign up. Now let's go and check the admin. So we said Kishan @ yep, it worked. So Kishan is logged in. We have page, we have categories. These all are the existing categories created by some admins, right? And here it is fine, no problem. Products, these are all the products available in the application, right? And here we have new things, info and delete. So info will give you all the details of the product, and delete will simply delete the items. So yes, do not try to delete your existing items. Let's create a new item. ABC quantity 1 to 3, price 100, and description we're gonna say NA. Select category, it is going to under Samsung. Okay, save, and let's go down and you can see ABC got added, right? And you can delete it also. Yeah, that's deleted. So this is working fine. We have info and delete, and we don't have edit, right? So edit is we are going to do that later. And orders, we have all the orders in this application. So every admin can see all the orders. If you want to filter, like you want a feature like only the admins can see the products who has added, right? So here we have, for every orders we are going to have, for every product we are going to have a created by, like who created the product. So we can add that filter if you want, but I think it's fine. It's not a multi-vendor right now. So here we have got our new items, Samsung Galaxy MS3, and here we have certain status: packed, shipped, delivered. So this is all the changes we have right now. Let's go back to the application, and here we're gonna say Samsung. Now let's see all the changes at once, all the major changes that you need to update in your code. So let's start from the backend first. MERN, source, controller. Here you can see the yellow, right? So I have some changes over here, auth.js. And yes, I have created a new function that's generate JWT token. So this generate JWT token requires in both sign up as well as sign in process. That's why I've created a separate function, and requires the ID of the user and role of the user. Based on it is going to generate the token. So here we have our old sign up process, what we are doing, and save. Once user got saved, we're going to have all the details of the user, and if it is error, then it is going to give a 400, something went wrong. But if user got registered successfully, we're going to use that function generate JWT token. We're going to pass the user ID and user role, and then we will have the token, and we are going to send that token with the user details in the response. The same process in the sign in. So here we're going to have a token. We are using generate JWT token, and then we are sending the response as it is, like it was earlier. Next, we have changed the cart.js. So remove cart items we have added, and I have just introduced you, right? So no need to introduce you again. That's the only change in this file. Product.js, and here, yeah. So here we have added a new update is over here. So delete product by ID. So this is the API we have added, the controller function. We are looking for the, we don't need this console. Let's remove this. So here we are looking for the ID. If we have the ID, then we are going to delete that one, and you can add a check over here, like if product ID, then we're going to delete that product. Else, so it is going to be a 400 result, and here the common property name is error params quad. Okay, so yes, that's fine. Next we have get products, and here we are using this is our asynchronous one, and we are getting all the details, right? So you're familiar with this, with the same thing we have in our initial data. That's the change in the controller. Routes, we have routes cart.js. In the cart we have added routes like this kit cart items, right? And this user cart remove item. These are the changes in the cart, right? If anything new, you can just update, right? That's it. Routes and product also we have changed. The product we have added this product and get product, so it is going to give all the products. Close. That's the change. Next, that's it. We're done with the backend. Source. Now we have MERN admin app. Let's go to the source. Start with action. Order.action. So update order, you are familiar with it, right? Get customer order. What's new here over here? Nothing new. That's it. Okay, so this is fine. Product.action. I think here we have a new change. So new action is like get products. So we have added this action. That's what API we have, right, in the backend. So this is the new action, and I have just shown you the API of this get products. So product get products, it is going to give us all the products, and as you can see, we are not exporting this, it's a function. It's an action without export because we are using internally it. Get products, modified action, and here we have add product. Once we are adding the product and it is successful, then we are going to dispatch an action to get all the products. That's why we have that action. That's it. And again, we have a new action, that's a delete product by ID. So yes, we have a button, delete button, and with the help of that, we can delete the item. So this is again a request to delete the item. That's a product detail, product by ID. It requires a payload. Payload is nothing but the product ID. And then we have the success and failure messages. Okay, and also we are using here over here delete request instead of post and get, like most of the time I have used post and get, right? So I want all of you to avoid post and get in the places where it is not required, and you can start looking for the APIs where we are updating the things. For the update process, you can use put request, and for the delete process, you can use delete request, and rest of the thing you can leave. That's get and post is fine. So this is the change in our product action. Next we have components header, and you're familiar with it. No, you're not familiar with it. So what is the change? Sign out. I think render logged in. I think we don't have any change over here. Yeah, we don't have any change. It's just the saving and prettier. So that's okay. Next we have containers, and we have changed obvious in the sign up, right? Index.js. And in the sign up, here we have a loading flag in our reducer, and once user have added and made a request, after that all the form value needs to be empty, and based on this flag we are making that thing empty, right? That's the only change. And yeah, that's fine. Sign up. Then we have products and then orders, index.js, and on order update. I think you're familiar with it. You know it, that's not new change, that's fine. So there is no change, no new change in the orders. Index.js, here we have change. So in the products, what the changes? Yes, we have added two different buttons. That's info and delete button, right? So info and delete button, you can see over here, that's the info button over here, and here we are making that show product details model, and then delete we have added. So here we have a delete button, and you can also replace these text with the icon from the React icons, right? So here we have delete, and that's it. So the payload is product ID, and then dispatch the action to delete the item. That's only change. Sign up, you know it. So this is the change, this is the overall change in our admin app. Now let's start again with a Flipkart clone, source and actions, odd.action. So here in this odd.action, you know it, I just so here odd.action.js, and you know it, right? Cart.action.js, remove cart. You also know this. Constants, we have added a couple of new constants, so you just compare anything if it is missing. Okay, so yes, you can see here, that's fine. User.action, what is the change over here? Get address, fine. Add address, add order, get orders. So single order with complete info and delivery location, that is fine. Yeah, no new change, that's it. Actions. Components, yes, we have changes. Index.js, and I have introduced you with already it. So next material UI, index.js, and yeah, so the important thing, the material input is how I'm doing the validation part, right? So here you may interested in this material UI input, how I'm doing the validation part. So here I have created a flag that's a touch, and the default value is false. right? And what I'm doing over here, input, I'm looking for the focus, right? If it is a focus, then sort set focus is true, and that's the same thing. Set touches is also be true, right? And once user focus will be out of this, and we are going to have this one. So if touch is true and user focus out of it, then it is going to show this message, right? In the props.label, so label is nothing but the name of the input, first name, last name, or anything like that is required. That's it. And first name first is required. And here we are doing on blur. If we are going out of focus of the input and the value is empty, then set focus will be false, right? If it is empty, else case, it will make the set touch false also. Okay, so this is the change you have to do in the material UI input. Apart from that, material button is fine, drop down menu is fine, anchor, breed, everything is fine. Let's close this, and other changes are in the UI, and here we have cart.js. So this is a cart.js. Here we are displaying the cart counts 0, 1, 2, 3, or whatever it is. Next we have price. This is the price component, and here we are displaying the price with the price icon, right? Next we have rating component, and here we're displaying the rating with the rating numbers and values. That's it. Now let's go to the helpers, and we don't have change. Reducer is fine, product.reducer. So here, as I said, price range, we are not using any hard-coded value in the front end, right? That's fine. Product.reducer, yeah, okay, it is fine, you know it. User.reducer.js, and you also know this, that's fine. Helpers, we are saying containers. Okay, let's start with the containers. Cart page, cart item index.js. So when I'm doing the press on cart, so here you can see how I'm removing the item from the cart. So I have a function, I have a property over here on remove cart item, So here we are calling this function, and we are getting an ID from the cart component, cart item component, and we're dispatching an action remove cart item, and the payload is product ID. That's it. So cart items you can see in the execution mode over here. Yeah, on remove cart item, and it needs an underscore ID. So this is how I'm removing the cart items, and rest is fine, no issue. Cart page is done. Order details page, you are familiar with it. Order page index.js, yes, that is fine. Product list page, yeah, product store index.js, price range is there. So this is the total and overall change, and obviously if you are getting confusion and source code is somewhat difficult to follow, and I have written all the changes that needs to be done. Okay, so these 3 changes I will add, and if anything is missing from my side, you can mention in the comment section. I will let you know that needs to be added or not. And if code is difficult to follow, you can simply visit the source code link. Source code link is given in the description. Go and check out the GitHub page. That's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice day.